All right. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? This is D20 Woodworking. My name is Jason. And today we are playing some Arkham Horror. Very excited for it. Very excited to play. Because we're trying out Lily Chen, who's a part of the new whatever that series is called. I already forgot. That's how bad my memory is at this point. But she's in the new series. So we're trying her out, and we're doing Murder at the Excelsior Hotel, which is a single event. I've never done it before, so I have no idea what it's like, but you know, we'll play along and see how good it is. The reason I'm doing this is because the new campaign box should be coming out soon. The snow one. Wow, why could I not remember what that's called? It's borderline embarrassing, right? We'll get the name of it in a second. But the new campaign is coming out, so I wanted to basically Edge of the Earth. So this is Edge of the Earth Investigator. That is Edge of the Earth campaign box. I basically wanted to try Lily out because I think she's the investigator I want to run through that box. So I just built a deck. I don't know how good it's gonna be. I haven't quite figured her out because I haven't really tried her that much. So this is more of a test run than anything else. But let's dive into the table and let's get talking about this. All right, awesome. So let me make sure we got everything going. This is our board game setup. Yeah, I mean, everything shows up pretty well. Off to the side here are the encounter cards we're not using yet. Because I know that might be a question. My deck is actually down here. It's hard to see, but there's a good couple inches of space down here that I'm just going to utilize. All right, so let us dive into this. So, Murder at the Excelsior Hotel. Room 225 tonight, come alone. Investigators must solve the murder at the Excelsior Hotel in this special scenario from Arkham Horror, the card game. With the clock ticking and danger around every corner, can you figure out the truth behind this grisly murder and clear your name? Or will you be the next victim? This scenario can be played as a standalone scenario or inserted into a campaign as a side story. Sweet. So, obviously, we're not doing a side story. We're playing on normal. It gives you normal and hard options. We're just going for normal. Okay, so I'm getting to the intro in 1 second, but first I want to remind all of you, if you haven't yet, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, do the alerts so that you know when I'm going live. Down below you'll see all my different links and stuff: Instagram, Patreon, my Etsy shop, one-time donations, our Discord channel, where we talk a lot of LCGs in there. There's merchandising, and then my Amazon affiliate links. Now, the only thing that's missing down there is my deck list. And the reason being is because I realized I never had an account with Arkham DB. So I created one earlier today, but you have to wait 24 hours before posting. So it'll be up soon enough, just not yet. But that will be up eventually. So if you're wondering why that link's not there. All right, let's go. Murder at the Excelsior Hotel, Intro 1. There have been reports of strange occurrences at Arkham's Excelsior Hotel for over a month now. Disappearances, bizarre sightings, sudden closures, sometimes for days at a time, seemingly without warning. It's like something out of a ghost story, but you know better than to simply dismiss these rumors. Too many people have whispered about the Excelsior, and to make matters worse, it seems the stories have only grown more unsettling in the last week. It's time somebody looked into it all. You've tried going to the police, but the grizzled and world-weary Sergeant Monroe has dismissed you every time. You but left to investigate on your own. Well, good thing I'm an investigator, right? Ha! Asking around all the local hotspots yields no leads. Velma's Diner, Hibbs Roadhouse, La Bella Luna. Each visit leaves you with only more questions. That is, until today. Walking down Central Avenue in downtown. That's a nice name for downtown, right? What are we gonna name her? Downtown. Downtown. All right, that works. Minding your own business, you bump into a man in a long trench coat. You begin to apologize, but simply continues walking briskly away from you. It is until you return home that you find a note in your pocket, one that wasn't there before. I have answers. Room 225 or 225 or 225. Tonight, come alone. They're watching. Uncertain of what else you can do at this point, you begin making preparations to meet this mysterious person. If there is only one investigator in this game, proceed to intro 2. If there are more than one, skip to intro 3. I like that. I like that it's already differentiating between 1 and 2, right? Like so often I feel like just like, well, there's like 5 of you or 1 of you, doesn't really make a difference. Also, I want to make sure that this is not super dark on this screen. I think it's all right. All right, cool. Hold on. Oh, that's my monitor. Wow. Sorry, I have this up on my monitor. And the one monitor is really dark compared to the others. Okay, so we're doing intro 2. The Excelsior is busy tonight. Either the rumors haven't phased these guests or the stories have given the hotel a new allure. Everything seems normal. Hotel staff carry luggage and cleaning supplies throughout the lobby and the main stairway. The man behind the front desk greets you with a curt nod and a thin smile. A uniformed security guard reads the latest Arkham advertiser in the corner, and yet you can't get the note's final warning out of your mind. You stride quickly across the lobby and up the stairs, wondering if you should let someone know where you're going. Was it wise to come alone? What if you're walking into a trap? You set your jaw and clench your fist as you stand in front of the blood-red door to room 225. And before you can second-guess yourself any further, you knock. There's no going back now. Interesting. Intro 4. You sit in a chair in the suite's living room, watching as the man who slipped you a note paces about nervously. He rambles about secret meetings and watchful staff. The entire time you find yourself glancing at the coffee table in front of you and the curved dagger that rests there. He pauses for a moment, pours himself a drink, and raises the glass to his lips with a shaky grip. He then pours a second drink and hands it to you. This is going to sound crazy, he says, his voice a little more than a whisper. He glances at every darting shadow and twitches at every creak the old building makes. Beginning to feel crazy, but there's too much going on here to just ignore. And I've been part of it long enough. You listen closely, but his words are starting to run together. His voice is ethereal and wispy, like wind in the end of a long tunnel. You blink rapidly, your vision blurs. The next thing you know, you're on your feet, your glass drops to the floor, and then you proceed to set up. Yeah. Alright, so basically we gather up all the encounter cards, and we have to do some stuff with them. We set all the ones aside, construct the act and agenda deck. Only acts 1 and 2 and agendas 1 and 2 from the murder at the Excelsior Hotel. Is there a third? It's a weird way of phrasing that. Like, just all of them, right? Whatever. Lead investigator begins play with the bloodstained dagger story asset under his or her control. Got it. Here. Find each of the 5 set-aside encounter sets and shuffle them together in a separate deck. This deck is called the lead deck. So this is the lead deck. We will shuffle this really fast so you don't think I seeded the leads or the lead deck. Alright, cool. Put the following locations into play. Room 225, suite balcony, which is over there. Second floor hall. Restaurant foyer. The lead investigator begins play in 225. Everyone else doesn't matter. Each other location set aside at a play. Set the following cards aside. 3 copies of Arkham Officer, the Sergeant Monroe story asset, and What Have You Done weakness. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to form the deck. You are now ready to begin playing. Do not proceed to following interlude until you are instructed to do so. Alright, let us rock and roll. So let's shuffle this up. See where this gets us. And then I'll shuffle my deck up as well. Then we'll shake the chaos bag out to my left. And then we'll go. I had to say, I just put on brand new sleeves for this. Card sleeves. They're magnificent. There's nothing like shuffling brand new sleeved cards. I don't care what anyone says. Alright. So let us sorry, that might have been loud. My bad. I just realized how loud that was. Alright, let's start with agenda 1. When you come to, you are standing over the man's body. You recoil immediately at the grisly sight. Multiple stab wounds perforate his chest. Blood spills onto the floor. What in the hell happened here? And why can't you remember a thing? If there's only 1 investigator in the game, this agenda gains +1 doom threshold. So it's up to 4, which is nice, instead of 3. What happened? Your head is spinning as you try to make a sense of the situation. Empty bottles are scattered about the room. Your hands tingle. The shadows seem to coil and writhe around you. Were you drugged? Or is it something else entirely? Spend 1 clue per investigator as a group. Draw the top card of the lead deck. If the investigators control 2 leads, advance. So we gotta get 2 clues from the deck. That's not too hard, right? Alright, so room 225. The rug on the floor is soaked with blood. Broken glass litters the couch and coffee table in the living room. The window is open. A chill breeze flowing through the long curtains. Interesting. I feel like I should go to the balcony. Alright, so there's options on that card. That's always fun. Test. What is that? Willpower? Test 3 willpower. If you succeed, remember that the investigators cleaned up the blood. The test. What is that? Combat. Remember that you hit the body. And if you test intellect, you tidied up the room. Alright, so I feel like that's almost like we want to do all of them, right? Alright, let me draw my cards. Sorry. Before I get too excited. 2, 4, 5. Let me turn my head. I can hear my headphones blaring. Jeez. Okay. We have 1 asset. We have a skill, an event, another skill, which might be good to have that one. I don't know if I really care about the events yet. Keep pulling that up. Well, I probably don't actually need that yet because I want the rosary. I think that'd be a good asset to have. That's successful heal. We don't need to heal. Heal 1 damage. I don't need to heal damage. You draw a non-weakness treachery card. I like the idea of that, the water protection. All right, so let's draw 3 more. So we got prophecy, guts anyway, and spectral razor. Okay. All right, so the hardest one to do is the book, right? What is it? Intellect? Intellect is probably gonna be the hardest one to do. So I guess we do everything else first, right? Alright, let's do our very first turn. I want the rosary out there. Let's cost it 2. Start with 5. I'm down to 3. So now I got +1 on my willpower, so I'm at 4. So let's test. I don't know if I have a good marker for this stuff. No, that's alright, we'll have to remember. We're gonna test it. What are we testing? We were testing the top one, the willpower one. So I have a 4 against a 3, -2, so I failed. So this last one, let's do it again. We're gonna do guts to make sure that we get this. -3. So I was doing 4, 5, 6, -3. I got it. Okay. That was close. So I cleaned up the blood. First thing I did was clean up the blood. So that's good. I'm a little worried about testing intellect because I really don't have a lot of stuff for that. Alright. So that was that. There are no enemies, so I don't have to worry about the enemy phase going on. Reset all actions, which is fun. Let's see. Ready all exhausted cards. Each investigator draws a card, gains a resource, and we discard down to 8. So we got Scrying Mirror. After skill tested location begins, exhaust that to spend 1 secret. Perform reveal chaos token step before the test. I like that card. We have 3. Bump that up to 4. Okay. So let's do the fight one, right? The strength. What is that? Combat. Gosh. So we're doing 4 against 3. Hopefully we get it. -4. Holy cow. Is that standard? -4? Jeez Louise. Alright, so I'm still tidying up the room. I'm not very good at it. Let's get the mirror out there. My second action. Pay 3 for it. And it comes in with, what did I say? 4 secrets? 1, 3. Cool. 4 secrets. Alright, so we're going to do this again with the book. But we're going to spend a secret to reveal the chaos token first. So it's a -1. So we were doing 4 against 3. So it's -1. So we're good. We don't have to spend any cards. That succeeds. We have tidied up the room. We've cleaned the blood. Or I'm sorry. We've tidied up the room and we've hit the body. Still have to clean up the blood. I might have said that wrong too. So there's no... Oh, I forgot to put Doom to it. Holy cow. Oh, I forgot I count. I'm going way too fast. So that was first. First encounter is we have the blood on our hands. For each innocent enemy in the victory display. Test 2. What's the tablet? -3. You may place one of your clues in your location. No. So I failed that. You failed, take 2 horror. It's also choose and discard a card from your hand. We'll take away Spectral Blade. We got 2 horror. Sorry about that. I completely forgot about that. My bad. All right. So then we finish. We draw a card. We got another mirror. This goes up another 1. And that's up to 2. Let me draw another bad card. All right. Conspicuous staff. Spawn. Nearest crime scene location. Prey. Most clues. It's a hunter. So it's near the crime scene location, but it's not at it, right? I think that's the way to go. So the prey is the person with most clues, but I don't have any clues. I don't think it... Does it still prey me? I assume so. It's a hunter. All right. So let's figure this out. I feel like we need to clean up that blood. All right. So I feel like I need to do all 3 things right now. I need to clean up that blood. Ugh. Okay. Clean up the blood. I need to get the clues, but the problem is I'm doing the worst thing possible because I'm not good at finding clues. Right, I'm just not. I almost wonder if it's worth just going over one and just going to the balcony because they're gonna come over. I can hit them with my stick and stuff and like attack them, right? So I built Lily to be more of an attacker than anything else. Oh shoot, I forgot I get +1 book from this disciple thing. So I'm actually at 3. I'm actually not doing as poorly as I thought. Now the problem is it's still not really like enough. So let's think this through. Well, let's go to the balcony. Let's see what's there. Because this way if I have to plot back, I can deal with that. The balcony affords a high vantage point over the rest of Arkham. Leaning over the rail, your mind reels as the thoughts of falling from such a height. Ugh. Okay, so that gets a clue on it, which is good because it's down to 2, which is nice. Choose a humanoid enemy at Suite Balcony. Oh, okay. And you can test 4 and 4. If you succeed, take 1 direct heart and defeat the chosen enemy. The enemy is elite. Deal 2 damage to it instead. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Interesting. All right, so that's the 1. We're gonna do 2 books. We're gonna try to get that clue. Oh, success. All right, so normally I get +2. I would flip over my card, but it's already on the right side, so we don't flip it over. So we got the clue. That's that. So I guess what we can do is do our other mirror. No, we can't do our other mirror. The problem is it's gonna come over and attack me soon. So I'm gonna draw another card. Ethereal form. So it lets us evade easier, basically. Better. All right, so that's all 3 of my things going on. The prey enemy comes and moves there. They're like, oh, the blood's all cleaned up and the room's all tidy, but there's a dead body there. Oh no, no, the room isn't tidied up. Yeah, there's cleaned up blood and I hit the body. The room's a mess. So they're probably like, what's going on? All right, so this is now up to 3. Normally that would advance it, but it doesn't for this because we're playing solo. So our encounter card. Oh wait. I have to decide if I want to spend a card to get a lead. We'll look into that next round. All right, spawn nearest crime scene. So they're also going there. So 2 staff, which is great. Don't love that. So I would spend a movement, pop over, and I could attack. He's got 2 life, so I might as well just attack, and I could probably take it out. Like, I'm not too worried about it. But it's going to use up both my attacks. That's the only thing I don't like. Nah, I feel like we have to. Alright, so we move over. We're going back to the room. Oh no, there's the staff. They're going to engage with us. The first thing we're going to do is attack. Let's do the mirror thing. Because we have another one to back up just in case. We have to beat 3. We are swinging for fight is +2 on our 6. So we're 6 against their 3. -3. So we're going to be good. We don't have to use any cards. They get a damage. Perfect. Now, our last action is going to be to hit them again. I'm going to use the mirror one more time. 0. We're good. Look at me. They victory? No, they're not victory. All right, so they're there. All right. Now, enemy comes and engages with me. They attack for 1 regular normal damage. So I have 1 damage done to me. And I'm at 3 trauma at my 7, which is not great. I need to start working on my trauma. Not super pumped about that. This goes up to... Oh, wait, no. I have to refresh. Draw my card, which I got Bandolier, which is good for defense. And I go up to 3 resources. And now this goes up to 4. And we're going to see what happens with the murder. As you retrace your steps to make sense of the situation, there is a pounding at the door of the suite. This is the police, a stern voice calls out. We've gotten reports of a disturbance. Open up. Put the set aside Sergeant Monroe into play in the foyer. He's in the foyer. Okay. Spawn 1 set aside Arkham officer in the 2nd floor hall. Okay. If there are 3 or 4 investigators in the game, spawn another one. Then shuffle each set aside Arkham officer into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. Thanks. Okay. The lead investigator draws the set aside what have you done weakness. For each of the following circumstances which is true, place 1 clue on room 225 and place 1 doom on Arkham officer. Okay. So, before we do that, we spawn our set aside what have you done. Put what have you done into the play area in your threat. As an additional cost for you to parlay, you must discard a card random from your hand. Shuffle what have you done into your deck. Hold on, I'm gonna need a sleeve for that. Alright. As an additional cost for you to parlay. I don't know who I have to parlay with, so we'll have to figure that out later. So, for each of the following circumstances which is true, place 1 clue. So the one that's true is we didn't do the 1 thing. So we put 1 additional clue on here. And place 1 doom on Arkham officer. So this is up to 2, which is not great. Alright, so that's that. Alright, special investigation. You're not the only ones interested in the strange events of the Excelsior tonight, and the police are onto you. You're still not sure what happened or if it could happen again. After an investigator at the same location as a ready place enemy discovers 1 or more clues at that location or deals damage to a human or enemy, each ready place enemy at that location engages that investigator makes an immediate attack. Alright, so we have to figure this room out thing before the police start doing some stuff. And we have to spend 2 clues to start getting leads, and we have a staff that's trying to kill us right now. We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. So, what we can do... What's that officer going to do? Oh, it's just going to do regular damage. That's good, at least. I was a little worried about that mental stuff. So, I can do... No, I can't do prophecy. Alright, I guess first let's attack the staff. We're doing it with the dagger. -1. My 6 beats it. It's 3. Does 1 damage. Next one. Same exact thing. 6 against it's 3. Not too worried about this. Oh my god, it should have been. We're going to do the mirror. We're going to use it. We draw the token first. -2. Okay. Takes out the staff. Okay. So, how does this work? At the investigated location... So I can't discover clues if the cop is there. So aloof, patrol. At the end of the enemy phase, move 1 clue to the Arkham officer from its location, flipping it to its doomed side. Alright, so patrol is nearest location with clues. So aloof, let me just make sure I remember this. Aloof means like it really can't do anything. It just kind of like walks around. Aloof, page 4. Aloof. When an aloof enemy spawns, it spawns unengaged. An investigator may use the engage action or a card ability to engage an aloof enemy. An investigator cannot attack an aloof enemy while they is not engaged with them. So we have to engage them. So it patrols. Make sure we get that keyword right. Oh wait, it's in the little book. Alright, so patrol means some enemies have the word patrol during the enemy phase, and each ready unengaged enemy with the patrol keyword moves to a connecting location along the shortest path toward the designated location. Nearest location with clues. So it's gonna be going to me. Okay. So enemy phase. He doesn't do anything, right? I don't think he doesn't. So he's moving to my location. Now he doesn't see me, right? He's aloof. At the end of the enemy phase, move 1 clue to the Arkham officer from its location, flipping it to its doomed side. So we get that. So we could parlay with it. Alright, we test 3, we have 4. Okay, let's think about this. That's that. Put 1 onto there. So we're already up a decent amount. We're up to 3. Bad card. If there are no human enemies in play, there is. Otherwise, the nearest humanoid enemy readies, moves until it reaches your location, engages you, and makes an immediate attack. That's not good. Because he's not really aloof anymore. So he's going to attack me. Hits me the second one. I'm going to have to just take him out. Problem is, he kind of like swallowed up one of my things, so I kind of have to parlay with him. Huh. All right, I never drew a card and did my stuff. Scrying, that goes up to 4. Sorry, I know I'm doing things all out of whack. I'm just interested in seeing where that goes. So I got scrying. Exhaust scrying, spend 1 charge. Look at the top 3 cards in the investigator's deck or the encounter deck. Return them in any order. I like the idea of that. Okay. So here's the thing. We're swinging for 6, right? And we could probably beat this officer pretty easily. But the problem is I want to parlay. And he already has two tokens on him. Now, if we spend one, we shuffle this. That means we can parlay twice. Now, our parlaying ability is only 4. 4 against the 3. I don't love it. I don't really love it. But it might not be worth doing either. I don't think we're going to parlay. I think we're just going to attack him because I already have 1 clue. I only really need the 2. So we're going to attack him. We're going to use his dagger. It's not going to be great, but we're going to do it. So let's straight up attack him. We're going to do a regular attack. So we're hitting 6 right now against his 3. -1. There is not an innocent enemy. It's gonna be in a minute. Next one, we're gonna use this bottom one and exhaust this and take 1 horror. So we're up to 4 out of our 7, which is not great, but hopefully we get some cards to deal that. 2, and we deal 1 plus damage. So we're getting 6. 6 damage. Do I want to do another one just in case? No, we're good. 6 against his 3. Please succeed. +1. Alright. So, it defeats this enemy. Doom is down, back down to that 1. We draw a card because of this dagger. We got our dragon pole, which is huge. That's what we really wanted. That's that. This is taken out. It goes in the victory display. We have to remember that. That was our 2. Let us get a spend a clue to take control of a lead. So let's see what the top lead is. Time Worn Locket. Put into your play. When you are defeated, give control of Time Worn Locket to another investigator. What? Okay. Nothing. I'm gonna put it down here. You all don't need to see it, so it's gonna be just below here a little bit. So those are my 3 things. Alright. Bad guy's turn. It's not out here, so I don't have to worry about that. We refresh. So I am drawing Unexpected Courage, which is great for getting that last one. Oh wait, and we get we're up to 5 resources, which is awesome. Doom counter goes up to the 2nd one. We get our bad card. Driven to Madness. If there are no humanoid enemies in there, this card gave Surge. Alright. Correct. It gains Surge. Ooh, Mr. Trombley spawns in the foyer with the cop. He's a hunter. After Mr. Trombley entered play, immediately resolve the hunter and patrol keywords on each other staff enemy in play. There are none. Man, Mr. Trombley's... He ain't gonna be happy, man. He's gonna mess me up soon. Alright. Looking at my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we have 8 cards. Wow. Alright. So again, we have 3 for questing. Four, 5. Does that make sense? No, actually, let's keep this. Let's just go overboard. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 against 3. Let's see if we get this. Are you kidding me? That's such a bad pull. I keep getting that card. All right. So let's do 1, 2, 3. So 6 against 3 once again. What are the odds that we pull it again? -2. Thank goodness. There's a lot of cards to use, but I really needed that token. So let's use it as our last turn. Use our clue, because right, that's how we do it. Yeah. And we get another lead. Office key. Or manager's key. I'm sorry, manager's key. All right, cool. So that's that. If the investigators control 2 lead assets, advance. Okay, cool. It isn't much, but it's all you've got. Your only real option now is to explore the rest of the hotel and see what you can learn. Put each of the set aside locations into play. All right, so we'll figure the rest out in a second. So now we get basement, which next to that and the moon, we don't have. All right, the moon's over here, which connects to. Okay, hold on. Connects to that office. That room. Oh shoot, let's move. Let's move this out of the way. Move that over. Move that over. Okay. So metal roof, or hotel roof. Sorry, might be metal, but we don't know. Room 245. Hopefully that's kind of on camera. We'll deal with it. Room 212. Lots of rooms. Everything kind of stems from the second floor hall. Mr. Trombley and the sergeant are both on the foyer, right? Yeah, they're both on the foyer. Okay. So we have manager's key. So set aside 3 copies of hotel security. Hotel security. 1, 2. All right, so the hotel manager doesn't go in. And we have time-worn locket. 3 set of chilling presents. Chilling presents. All right, so this all gets shuffled in. Doing well. And let's see what we do next. Follow the leads. Cool. So now, thanks to your leads you discovered in the suite, you're fairly sure whoever framed you is still in the hotel. Your only real question is where to find this person. Looking at the leads you found, you feel like the answers are right in front of you. Learn more about your leads by placing clues on them, using abilities on some locations. Ugh. Hopefully not the office. Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places we put it. Okay. The more clues, the better. At the end of the round, you may choose to advance if each lead asset has at least 1 clue per person. Hint, if you wish to present the evidence to the place, you may wish to have at least 2 on each lead asset. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay. That's what I got going on. So now it is the enemy's turn. He's a hunter, so he's going to hunt. I'm going to have to deal with Mr. Trombley. He's going to mess me up good. All right, reset my stuff. Draw a card. It is my weakness. At the end of your turn, take 1 direct damage. We're up to 6 things. That goes up to 3 doom. I think you all can see that really well. There we go. That's up to 3. Draw our back card. Oh my gosh, hotel guest. Nearest hall location. That's where Mr. Trombley. It's going to patrol nearest crime scene location. And we can parlay with them, or we can just punch him in the face. Okay. Well, we have to get rid of internal injury. I mean, we just have to. So we're going to discard that. Now, problem is, we're about to get hit pretty good by Trombley there. So we're going to play Bandolier as our last turn. Spend our 2 resources. We're down to 4. We're going to hope that's good. Now, I don't need to do it. Oh, no, I can't do this because I can't do it. All right, that's gonna have to be good enough. Ugh, man, this is rough. So basically, we have to get these areas. That's what it's really looking like. Okay. So they are both gonna come over. That's aloof, so that's not gonna do anything. Mr. Trombley's engagement. So that's at the end of the enemy phase. We'll do in a second. Trombley's gonna hit me for 2. And 1 horror. So I'm up to 5 horror out of my 7. Not great. I get 2 damage. We're gonna just take that. Hotel guest. At the end of the enemy phase, if hotel guest is at a crime scene location, add 1 doom to it. So they're at the crime scene location. Okay. That's fine. I didn't draw my card yet. No. So I draw my card. Healing wounds. Not the one I needed. I think I have another healing one in there for healing mental trauma. Got 1 resource. This goes up to 4. Bad card. Noxious fumes. In player order, each investigator at your location must choose. We can test strength, or we can test flight. So we'll test strength. Attempt to hold your breath. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. So I'm rolling a 4 against its 3. So that's 3 damage I take. 2, 4, 6. That would put me at 6. Plus I'll get rid of my bandolier. So I'm 1 away from death. Wow, that escalated pretty quickly. Noxious fumes goes away. Alright, I can't take out Mr. Trombley. That's my problem right now. I need to like kind of run away. Or I need to get my staff in there. Is it even worth it? I don't even have a good way to put my staff. I never flip these over. So I'm kind of in a weird predicament because running away isn't even really an option. Like Trombley is gonna hurt. Is he really supposed to be in here already? I guess, right? I didn't say not to. He's just really strong. That's why it's surprising. I don't know. Because it's not really worth putting in. Alright, so we can do ethereal form for our evasion. Evade Trombley. That's going to give us 6 evade points. Against the 4. I mean, that's worth it, right? Yeah, let's try it. We'll do ethereal. It's going to spend 2 resources. So we're up to 4. Oh, no, that's right. We get +1 from this. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 against a 4. Surely we can do this. 3, just barely. Holy cow. He's exhausted. Okay, cool. Let's run away. Let's run away. We're gonna run here. Is it not connected to the basement? It's not. So what if I go to Sergeant Monroe's place? Oh wait, so 2nd floor. I might as well look at it. After you move this location, you may immediately move to a connecting location. If you do, draw a random token. It ends up being a picture token. Draw the top card of the encounter deck. Alright, so this room is locked. I can't go in unless I test 4 flight to attempt to lockpick. That probably means I shouldn't go in there yet at all. I don't know if it's worth to go into the foyer either. Like, should I try the rooms first in the roof? Or should I try the basement? The problem is I don't know what goes on. Sergeant Monroe is not it. When Sergeant Monroe deals any damage. So like with Sergeant Monroe, does he just keep chilling there? Put the set aside Sergeant Monroe plate into the foyer. Yeah, so he's just like sitting there, right? Oh, jeez. I don't know. Let's think this through. So if we go down there, I don't think I get him or anything. I think he just hangs out there. I think he just chills. So we can kind of come down here too, because if he starts chasing, well, it's gonna be a little while. Chases me. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how that works. I get kind of stuck there. And we don't go to the restaurant. The only way to get these other rooms is from there. And we might as well check them out. All right, let's go to room 245. A deathly chill emanates from beneath the door at 245. Probably a good sign. All right, so got one clue on it. We can test 3 willpower. No, intellect. Only the top card of your discard pile may be committed to the skill test. If you succeed, move any number of clues you control by your investigator to room 245 to time worn lock it. Oh, I have that. Okay. Oh, and I moved up there. That's interesting. That's a lot of intellect I don't have, though. So I need to get that card. And then I need to test 3 intellect. And only the top card of my discard pile may be used, which is not going to cut it. That's tough. Alright, enemies. Trombley goes back to normal. They get a horror thing on it, which is no good. I refresh. I get a card. Beat cop. May be helpful. I get another resource. That's that. I think I'm going to straight up die. That goes up to 5. So we're at 5, 6, 7. Ever 12. Back card. Test 2. Willpower. We're going to straight up test that. The answer 4 plus 1. Nothing happens. Right? Yeah, nothing happens. Good. Alright, we kind of need to hurry up on the room up there. The problem is I'm literally testing 2 against a 3. Like, there's no way that works out. The math just does not work. So let's we're gonna run away. Classic move, of course. But first we're going to play beat cop. All of our resources for big cop. We're gonna run away here. We're gonna run away to the foyer. No, to the restaurant. Let's go to the restaurant first, because we can come down to the foyer. The white tablecloths seem almost too clean. As you glance through the menu, the words within are entirely unintelligible. On second glance, however, everything seems normal. Spend 2 resources while you place an order while enduring the stares of the entire waitstaff. At the end of the turn, if you are still in the restaurant, you may take 1 horror to heal 3 damage. Ugh. I think it's a clue. I don't even know if that's worth it. I don't even have 2 resources to give to them. Alright, so that was my last move. I got 2 cards. This is getting tough. Alright. Trombley's coming after me, right? He's still a hunter. End of the enemy phase, she's up to 3. I mean, I'm gonna get to 12 in no time. That's that. I refresh, I get a card. Meditative trance, which is great. And I get 1 resource. For each arcane slot filled, deal either heal 1 damage or 1 horror. Interesting. Might not be that bad. Let's go to the 6. So this is at 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and a hotel guest. Nearest hall location. Cool. Hall location right there. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I need to run away from him. That's for sure. She's going to move over there and just start not doing great. Yeah, hotel guests are really going to screw me up. That's going to be my big issue right now. So we're going to run away. We're actually going to move 2 spots. 1, now we're going to move to the office. Oh, the office door is locked. All right, so we're going to go to the basement actually. Oh, wait, we have the we're going to move 1 to here. Move 1 to the foyer. The foyer is the grand hall of polished tile and sweeping stairs. Guests and staff move through the vast room in an almost dreamlike state. Where's your imagination? Resign. You flee the scene of the crime. When you attempt to move out of the foyer, if there's at least one guest enemy here, you have to test. Yeah, we might resign. No one likes to end the game that way, but the problem is there's really just not a lot of options here. Problem is my questing is just so bad. It's so incredibly bad right now. That's what I'm weak on. I mean, I got a 3. That's just not great for us. Trombley, I feel like I can kind of actually handle him. Let's see. Now the question is, do we want to heal? So we can heal our wounds, right? That's an option. Or we can go to the basement. Let's go to the basement and then we'll work on healing wounds too. So we'll move to the basement. The hum of machinery and the dim lighting make your hair stand on end. Exploring the basement will be difficult amidst the din. You think you hear footsteps echoing just a few paces back. Tome of rituals. We don't have that. Okay. That one we have to defeat people, which is tough. So we're going to do... Oh, we don't have 2 assets. So we're going to lastly draw a card. Fearless. The skill test successful. Heal 1 horror. Alright. Hotel guest moves over here. Trombley moves over here. Holy cow, this is a mess right now. This goes up to 4. This goes up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to lose this. Because it's going to flip to 12. So we'll see what happens. You spend a lot of time in the hotel, and while you're certain that something is amiss, you haven't been able to get to the bottom of it all. As you wander into the foyer, trying to piece together the information you've gathered, you agree by some of Arkham's finest entering the street. As soon as they spot you, guns are drawn. Hold it, the lead officer commands. You're under arrest. The investigators fail to solve their crime and clear their names. Womp womp womp. Resolution 3. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I keep hitting the table. Resolution 3. We didn't even get to the interlude, whatever that was. Alright, good. Resolution 3 is the shortest. So. You sit in a cold and dank holding cell awaiting your arraignment. You have no doubt that with the evidence the police gathered, you'll be spending the rest of your life behind bars. You have sworn high and low that you had nothing to do with the murder, but doubt lingers in your mind. Could it have been you, somehow? What really happened in the Excelsior Hotel that night? Just then you hear rapping on the bars of your cell. An officer stands just outside looking away from you. He slips a full note between the bars of your cell. Knowing better than to ask his intentions out loud, you slowly walk over and unfold the note, your fingers shaking with trepidation. It's all a facade. Room 225 tonight. This isn't over. Just as you finish reading the note, you hear the click of the cell's latch door. The officer's gone. The door to your cell swings open. This is the first time you play the scenario during the campaign. You may replay it. The rest of the game scenario is set up. Do not record anything in your campaign log. Otherwise, talk about how terrible you did. Alright. That was that. That was terrible. So, hold on. I want to go through my deck really fast. My intellect just wasn't there. Wow, 2 treacherous at the bottom. That's a great job. I almost feel like I just don't have a way to get my intellect up, and that's no good. Eye of Chaos was a card I was kind of hoping for. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like there's still something else I'm missing. I feel like there's something else I need that I'm missing here. Did I have something? I just wasn't doing it right? No, I definitely feel like there's something I'm just something I'm missing. I'm not 100% sure what. because my intellect was pretty low on that. So anyway, this was a good game to just. It's actually pretty well balanced, which was nice. As far as like how much attack you need, intellect, willpower, all that fun stuff. So that was pretty nice that it was set up that way. But it's also good because it allows me to kind of redo my deck a little bit, figure it out for the campaign. I definitely need ways to get more willpower or intellect. Jeez Louise, I'll get the words right one day. That was definitely something that was holding me back. So anyway, that was tonight's stream. I appreciate you all taking the time to watch this. And yeah, moving forward, actually, I don't know exactly what my stream schedule is next week, but we'll be, hopefully once we get the expansion of this, we'll be playing that and continue plowing through that. So take care all. Thank you very much.